Hey guys, Johnny and Lawrence back with the next episode of Project Ozone 3. So, we haven't done a huge amount between episodes this time. We had to upgrade our mob farm ever so slightly, so we were getting too many mobs, basically. And this absorption hopper was just not keeping up.
Yeah, the items were starting to back up, which was causing some lag issues.
Yeah, so we've swapped over to using these advanced item collectors, which are a bit more instant. So we've got this one set up just to collect loot bags. There's one under here just to collect patient bags.
It's on the side here.
Sorry, on the side. There is, I don't know if I can show this without falling to my death. Yeah, so there's one on the bottom of this chest, which is collecting everything. And just piping straight into our storage drawers with item translocators, and well, it was keeping up a lot better. Apparently, witch hats are still a problem. We will need to rethink this again, but it's significantly better. Unfortunately, I lost that block, so
Has
we'll
it gone
just.
into the chest?
Oh yeah, it might have went into the chest. Well, if it did, it went over here. Let me just see. Yeah, it is. Okay,
Are
so
we being really stupid about why don't we just chuck another item collector on the trash bin, and then it'll go straight in there?
that would work. Yeah, so we've also got a trash bin underneath. I can't remember exactly where to dig it out. So, but yeah, that's just collecting witch hats and dark swords. This stuff we were getting lots of. The other significant thing I learned between episodes was the Embers book. So I was being stupid. It turns out if you hover over this little icon down here, it says right-click entries to mark them as complete. Categories will open as you complete entries, and you can also search for stuff, which is quite handy. So all you do is you just right-click an item, and you'll notice the ticks show up and disappear, and that's it. That's it. Yeah. That never used to be a thing in Embers, but this is Embers rekindled, so maybe they changed some stuff. I have read a few of these, so when I get on to doing Ember stuff, I'll talk about what I'm doing. But I believe Lawrence is set up for doing some of the immersive engineering stuff, so I'll go ahead and get some of the Ember stuff together while he works on that.
Yep. So the first thing I'm going to do is make the blast brick furnace from immersive engineering. I keep going to call it industrial craft because every time you say it, you start to go to industrial craft.
No, it's industrial for going, I keep thinking of.
Okay. I keep thinking industrial craft too, which is an annoying mod. I really don't like it. So to complete the blast brick furnace quest, all you need to do is make 27 blast bricks. That's an annoying word to say. So I've got the recipe saved up here. All you need is some bricks, some nether bricks, and some blaze powder. So I think I've got enough in my inventory to make all 27 that I need. Once I find out where that's gone. There you go. So there is 27. I believe that'll be quest complete.
Nice. That was a nice quick one for the episode.
Yeah. So to set this up,
Do you remember?
Yeah, it's really easy. You just need to make a 3x3.
Do you want me to move these?
I was going to move them. So.
I can move them.
Okay, if you move them. You just need to make a 3x3.
Ooh. I got the blast furnace quest.
That's a bit delayed.
The steel ingot quest.
I haven't had that one yet. That's weird. But yeah, much like the coke oven, you just make the 3x3 structure and then you hit it with the hammer. And you have a blast furnace. Now the blast furnace can only use coke to smelt iron into steel. So
I totally forgot this was a thing. I was picturing the upgraded one. I forgot there was like a basic one.
I was going to try and put some item translocators on it to automate it, but that is not a thing you can do, apparently.
Oh no, that's why you need the upgraded one. You can't automate into it.
Okay, that will make sense. So that will just wait for a later. To be honest, I don't think we'd be using it that much to automate it. Maybe
Yeah,
later.
It'll be useful for some steel just now because the other way is painful.
Okay.
So yeah, if you don't mind kicking off some steel just so that we have it,
No, that's fine. I'll do some. Do you want iron blocks or iron ingots?
I really don't mind.
Okay.
But I've collected all the stuff to get started on Embers. So if we go into the quest book, also I forgot we're going to do the nether cakes. We'll do that in a bit. But so we unlocked a few last time, and I think the next sensible one would be the Ember excavation. So as always, the ancient codex will have all the information you need. And to be fair, it does when you know how to work it. So the Ember bore's up here. Diggity diggity hole. While bedrock may halt your downward advances, it will not halt your machines. The Ember bore must be fueled with normal furnace fuel items and must be placed at a position where the blades of the bore can touch bedrock. When fueled, the bore will dig up ember crystals from deeper into the earth for future use. Hoppers and other item transporters must be used to extract and insert fueling crystals from the bore. So it does mention bedrock, but we don't actually need it. You just need to be below Y level 5 or thereabouts. So I've set up some elevators, which I think have a range of 20 blocks, so I've had to set up quite a few stacks, but down here we are on Y level 1. So yeah, this should be sufficient. And thankfully I brought a crafting table with me. So the Ember bore needs some of these. Sorry, it needs a mechanical core. And I have all the stuff in my inventory for that. A compass is also quite simple. It's just iron round a redstone. So let's go ahead and make 2 of those, and you'll see why in a minute. And I also can now make the... Oh no, I need to make the Caminite brick stairs, but I have all the Caminite on me. So let's make... Is it 6? Yeah, I think it's 6 of these you need. And that's just normal stairs recipe. And now we can... I'm missing a copper ingot. Sorry, guys. I thought I'd grabbed that. I thought I had everything I needed, but...
So close.
It was very close. Oh, thankfully we have one to hand. So I'll just head back down and I should be able to finish making this. I might place it a bit higher just so you guys can see it working. But let's see. Ember bore. There we go. Quest complete. Yes. And I don't really know where to put this. It's a bit close. I'll just put it there for now. You see when I place it, it's a 3x3 structure, which is one of the few mods that I've seen do that. Usually multi-blocks are literally multiple blocks. I don't know if you need to clear away underneath, but I like to just to make sure. And you'll see it's got these big blades on the bottom, and that's apparently how it mines the embers. I don't know how I lost quite so much of those blocks, but it's fine for now. So the only way you can insert and extract from this is a center slot. So that's why we made a second mechanical core. So you can put that on, and it gives you multiple interfaces for interacting with it. So we need to put some coal in here to get it going. And I'm just using blocks of coal because they'll last longer. Oh, and I'm getting killed by a load of slimes. So this platform is in a terrible place, it turns out. But you can see in the background, it is doing stuff now. Yeah, so you can see the actual blades spinning, which is quite exciting. But of course, at the moment, we're only inserting. We also need to extract, so I've just made one of the item extractors from embers and an item pipe. And I also used my chest, so I am not nearly as prepared as I thought I was. Let me go quickly grab a chest, and... Actually, you know what, I'm just going to grab this chest. We don't need that anymore. And if I put that down, hopefully, if I've done this right, we should start seeing some embers. And as with all things embers, you need a lever to make the pipe work, but perfect. We've already got some ember grit and ember crystals.
Yay.
So that is awesome. I didn't expect that to work so quickly. I did try this in a test world and it took a lot longer to get some ember crystals. But yeah, that's nice. What is it you're working on just now, Lawrence?
I'm literally just finishing up with the advanced item translator.
Oh, okay, on the trash can, yeah.
Yeah. And then I might be a little bit stuck, so if you could come...
You're stuck.
No, I should be fine.
You sure?
I've got some blocks.
Okay. I can come and help.
Oh, there you go.
No, okay, you're fine.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Annoyingly, because the ender item conduits are slightly lower than the block, you can't jump out.
Yeah. Now that is frustrating. Oh, that's annoying. I should have picked up those ember shards. Well, actually, I don't think we've seen an ember crystal yet, so we can't complete the quest quite yet. Sorry, you can make those from the ember shards, so once we get enough, even if we don't have a crystal, we could make one and complete that quest.
That's quite nice.
Yeah, so I might actually just go check, and if we've already got them, we might get another quest complete quite quick here, which would be lovely. Come on. Oh, we have one. Oh, it is actually the ember crystal we have, so it's just the ember shards we need. I wonder if I can break this. I can. Ooh, that's nice. Come on, register. Okay, so now we can break this down and complete that quest. Solid ember.
Yes.
Yeah, so I think the next thing to work on would be the ember activator. And this actually looks quite simple. We need a couple of plates and we should have everything in, else to hand, which is pretty nice. Is that all sorted on the mob farm now?
I believe so. Only time will tell.
Yeah, we seem to have went through a few iterations. To be honest, we should maybe just turn it off. We have quite a lot of drops now, but
Experience, though.
our experience tank's full.
Yeah.
I don't know if we could pipe it out into the Ender.io experience totem, or I can't even remember, pylon?
Maybe.
I don't know what it's called.
I'm guessing that's something to look at later, though.
Yeah, it's a nice way of storing XP, and you can get specific amounts of levels. So, in case you don't know, the way XP works is it's exponential. So level 1 costs a lot less experience than going from level 99 to 100. So if you go to do an enchantment that takes 10 levels and you're already at level 100, you waste crazy amounts of XP compared to if you're at level 10 and use the first 10 levels. So it's useful to try and save yourself just wasting resources, essentially. And I need a furnace, which should just be 8 compressed cobblestone, I believe. Yep, and I cannot click properly at all. But there we go. Ember activator. Oh, this is going amazing. It's 3 quests already, I think.
That is quite a lot.
4 if you count the steel ingot that we'd already made. So I can just plop that down anywhere. And again, it's 2 blocks, even though it's just a single one. It's not really very useful on its own, to be honest. We really need to start working on some of these other machines to make it useful. And I think to start sending embers around would be the ember manipulation. So this thing, essentially, you put these ember shards in, or the ember crystals, and it melts them down to generate embers, and then you use the ember emitter and receptor to send it to the machine that you want. So emitters go on this and send it out, and the receiver goes on the machine that you want to power, essentially. So what was the next thing? Yeah, let's get these in JI. So Ember emitter, if I could type, and receiver, which again I cannot spell. Oh, it's receptor. That's why. I can spell, it's fine. I just can't search for the right thing.
Yay for literacy.
So what are you working on now?
So whilst you were doing that, I was going to make a start on the agricraft seeds. So, not the agricraft seeds, the mystical craft seeds. The mystical craft seeds are an alternative way of getting resources. It basically means you can just grow your own iron and copper, etc. So there are quite a lot of different tiers of seeds, but the first tier was the one I was going to start on because, well, you start at the beginning, otherwise you're doing something wrong. But to make the seeds, you need to start off with these basic crafting seeds. Now these are just seeds, any old seed, maybe specifically the Minecraft seeds, but wrapped with 4 prosperity shards around it. We got the prosperity shards through sieving the crushed netherrack.
Yep.
So we have quite a large backlog. This prosperity shard is quite useful. It's used in making the infusion stones for agricraft and a load of other resources that we will probably be using at some stage. So to start with, I'm just going to try and find some normal Minecraft seeds.
I think we should have quite a few. Yeah, there you go.
There you go. And I'm just going to make... I'm going to make 16 to start with. So, which I believe should be a... Yep, there you go. A quest complete.
Nice.
So the next step is to make the Inferium crafting seeds, and these are used to make the tier 1 seeds.
Sorry, I totally just completed a quest, I forgot. So we've also got the Ember emitter and receptor now. There's not much I can do with them just now, so back over to you.
So, Inferium is dropped from our mob farm. Basically, any hostile mob, or even peaceful mobs you kill, will have a chance to drop the Inferium essence. So, to make the tier 1 crafting seeds, all I need to do is, much like the to make the crafting seeds, you place the base seeds down, and then you wrap it around with 4 Inferium essence, which should be another quest complete. There you go.
Nice. Easy today.
So, under the tier 1, we've got 7 seeds that we can make. We've got the dirt, nature, stone, water, ice, zombie, and wood. I'm also going to try and make the Inferium seeds. There are seeds that you can use to grow Inferium as well, which is always useful.
I think we get some Inferium from our mob farm, but I don't think it's nearly on the scale we would need. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have a check. Let's see. Okay, no, we have 56 stacks. I mean, it's a reasonable amount. Definitely enough to get started.
Yeah. However, as you move up the tiers of Inferium essence, you need, I think it's 4 of each. So that amount gets progressively smaller. It gets to a stupid level where you're using a whole drawer and you're getting like 6 of the highest Inferium.
So just so you know what I'm working on, those Ember activators and receivers and things, they can send embers around, but we still don't have a way to store it. So, looking at the book, hopefully, I need to mark some of these as complete. But we can see this copper cell, so a capacitor. The copper cell fulfills a very simple purpose: Ember storage. It can be given Ember using an Ember receptor or have Ember removed from it through an Ember emitter. Note that when a copper cell is broken, it will retain its stored Ember. So essentially, yeah, it's just a battery for Embers, but it means even if we do burn down a load of Embers, we're not wasting it. We can store it until we need it for something else. How is your seed progress coming along?
Yeah, it's going good. So I've got the first couple of items that I need.
I totally forgot I hadn't made it yet. I've laid it out here, guys. So, copper cell. New quest complete, hopefully. Nope. Don't know why it's not detect. There we go. Copper capacity. My bad. Back to you.
So, to make the tier 1 seeds, I'm going to use the stone seeds as an example. All you need to do is you need to craft these tier 1 crafting seeds with inferior essence and 4 of the item that it's related to. So, for example, these stone seeds, you just need 4 bits of stone, which I already have in my inventory. So there are our stone seeds. I'm also going to make the wood seeds whilst I'm here, because I can.
Nice. Quest complete.
So that should be 2 there. Dirt seeds are also a tier 1 Tier 1 seed. So I'm going to make those as well. So same as before, just make the tier 1 crafting seeds. Don't need 12 of them. And then you make the dirt seeds. Just simple as that.
Nice. So I have placed down this copper cell now, and I've put an Ember receptor on it, and I have put an Ember emitter on this. So, let me get rid of that. So if I put some Ember shards in here, nope. Do I need to hopper these in? I thought I could just right click them on. Well, maybe that's been changed, or maybe I'm remembering it wrong. Let's hope we have all this stuff to hand.
Do you need a lever?
I actually do need levers, yeah, but not for the thing I'm trying to do now. Just in like 2 seconds, I will need a lever. Ember has such a thing for levers.
It really does. Like, every block needs one.
And to be fair, Embers has its own lever, and it actually looks quite nice in comparison to the vanilla one. Just, yeah, it's something a bit different.
And that recipe gives you 4 from the look of it.
Who does it? Oh yeah, that's quite good. It's probably because Embers uses so many of them. But, right, okay, let's try this again. I'll put down a hopper, and I think it's in the bottom you put them. Is that doing anything? Oh, there we go. Look at that. Some fire going on. It's not actually sending the Ember anywhere just now, so we need to tell this Ember emitter where to go. And from memory, you do that by shift right clicking the receptor and then right clicking the receiver. No. You do it the other way around. Shift right click the emitter and right click the No, I think I was doing that right.
Have you put a lever on it?
No, I forgot the lever. Okay, so shift right click the receptor, right click the emitter, and stick a lever on it, because why not? And there you go. We get some nice Ember animations.
To be fair, the animations do look quite nice.
Yeah, Embers is quite good for the animations. You'll notice we can't actually see the storage in this. That's because Embers uses these things called dials, I think. Let me see. Yeah, dials. So we can make these dials so we can see how much is stored in it. And it's also another quest. So it's probably worth us making the Ember dial and the fluid dial. We don't need the fluid dial just now, but I mean, we're as well as doing both if we're doing one, I think.
Yeah.
Oh. sorry, you got a new seed going?
Yep, so I've got the stuff together to make water seeds. It's just simply using 4 water buckets, which should be another quest complete. They like their seeds in. So the next one I'm going to be working on are the nature seeds. These are a little bit different because they use these nature clusters.
Okay.
Each cluster you need a cactus, a pumpkin, a sugarcane, and a wheat. So, let's hope that you've got some stuff. There's the cactus, sugar. Yep. There is the sugarcane. We've got 1 pumpkin. I'm sure we've got some more upstairs. And wheat.
Yeah, I think we have some pumpkin seeds now, so we should have.
I will go harvest the pumpkin seeds and come back.
Yeah, which is perfect because I think I have all the stuff to make the dials. So this is the Ember dial, and this is the Fluid dial. And quest complete dials. So let's hope I wasn't lying, and we do actually see the embers if I put this on here. There we go, yeah. So we have 2,400, sorry. Oh yeah, 2,400 out of 24,000, so I guess it would make sense to see if we have any more, and we do, so this stuff here is actually kind of just like coal, so we can put that just back in the item hopper to keep fueling this a bit longer, and I will just stick this in just to store our to charge up our battery a little bit more.
Alright. So, I've got the 4 items I need to make the nature cluster, so I've made those. And then, I'm guessing you can guess where I'm going with this. To make the nature seeds, you need to create the tier 1 crafting seeds, and then put them around in the 4 corners with some inferior essence to give you nature seeds.
Nice.
Now, the other tier 1 seeds I've got at the moment are ice seeds and zombie seeds. I'm not going to be making them because at the minute we don't have an easy way to make ice.
What do we need for the zombies?
For the zombie seeds, you need the mob chunks. The mob chunks are dropped when you attack a mob with a solarium dagger.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
Which will take a little bit of time to get the stuff required. So in the meantime, I'm just going to leave them.
Well, to be fair, those seeds that you made are going to be quite handy because you can make quite a lot of stuff. Even just like the saplings and the different types of wood is all quite handy. And I think we can now make stone,
yeah,
and bypass having to smelt cobblestone every time we need it.
Don't know if you can. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
You doubted me.
I always doubt you.
But there was no need. I
There's
was right.
always need.
I would quite like to make. I keep forgetting to bookmark it. So we made the Ember activator, but there's essentially an upgraded version, which is called the pressure refinery. So, although we can't see on this the efficiency, it's bad. It's a bad efficiency. The Ember activator allows you to get up to 3 times the amount out of embers. So I have got a very full inventory. But let's make this and put that back down over there. Yep, quest complete. So this works by being hot, essentially. So you want to put it on a metal block to begin with. I'll just put it back where it was. So copper, I don't know if it needs to be the embers copper block, because there is a specific embers copper block. I'm gonna hope this works as is. We will see. How do you get the ember dial back? I thought you just need to use a hammer. Okay, maybe that's just stuck on there. It doesn't matter. And then what you want to do is surround this, preferably with lava, I believe, which I mean, we should have literally buckets of lying around, because we have that whole the power setups making lots of lava, and I also think you might be making lava somewhere. Is that right?
I'm making lava pretty much everywhere.
Oh yeah, I suppose that is true.
Like on top of the furnaces, next to the smeltery, for the obsidian. I can't think of anywhere where I'm not making.
That is a good point. Well, I think do we only have one bucket?
I've got like 5 in my
Can I have another bucket, please?
There you go.
One would have been fine.
No,
but
you
thank
get
you.
5.
I'm just going to steal lava from here, since you're right. We are making lava everywhere. And I'm hoping this will show me, but I have a horrible feeling it's not going to show me the efficiency. It is not. I really think I just need that Ember dial in my hand, which is annoying. I'm just going to go quickly make another Ember dial, and then I think that'd probably be like a reasonable place to... Actually, do you want to make the overworld and nether cakes? Because we did say we would do that. I think they're reasonably straightforward to do, hopefully. I need to remember and put this hammer down again, because I keep carrying it around. Do we have all the stuff for those?
You should do. You know those buckets that I gave you.
Yep.
Can I have something
You
back?
can indeed.
So, to make both the nether cake and the overworld cake, you need to make a standard vanilla cake, which is quite easy. You just need 3 buckets of milk, 3 wheat, an egg, and some sugar. So I'm going to get the stuff together to make that.
Yep. And I have another Ember dial now. So hopefully I was right and it was an Ember dial we needed, but I'm not sure. There we go, yeah. Production multiplier times 3. So that essentially means for any embers that we burn, we will get 3 times the Ember mana thing, whatever it is, Ember power, maybe? Is that what you would call it? But essentially it just makes us a lot more efficient. So, well worth upgrading to the pressure refinery if you're using embers. And yeah, let me put the emitter back down and we'll link it back up, because I did have to break the basic one. That should be it linked, and I've learned from my mistakes and know I need a lever, and I do not have a lever on me, so I didn't learn that well.
If you've got a moment, you should try milking a cow.
I should try milking a cow.
Yeah, go milk a cow.
Is it different in this pack?
Yeah.
Okay.
You just grab a bucket and go do it. When you
Right. Let me just put this lever on and check this works. Oh, I need to put embers in. Oh, put my hopper back down. Put these ember crystals in. Not a loot bag. That will not work. And I'm not seeing an animation, which is a little concerning. Okay, and I think I'm going to have to check the book. Let's just have a quick look. Pressure refinery? Yeah. Steam chamber. While the activator can refine crystalline ember, it produces only a modest amount. The pressure refinery is a means of getting a much higher yield per crystal. It requires both water and ember to be pumped into it. Okay, well, I'm not going to set up the water just now, but I'll do that off stream and hopefully we'll get that working. I am intrigued by this cow thing now, though, so let's go over and see what happens when we milk a cow. Nothing.
It makes a really weird noise.
Oh, okay. Is that different from normal?
I don't think it's ever made a noise before.
Oh.
I might be wrong. But
sorry, guys. I made a really weird noise. That's what I meant.
It's fine. That's what I, was doing. But yeah.
Sorry.
So I've made the overworld cake.
Nice.
which is just a cake surrounded by saplings, and I'm just made the nether cake, which is a cake surrounded by obsidian.
Nice. So, guys, that is quite a lot of quests complete this time. I'm actually going to go through and quickly claim all these, and I'm just intrigued to see how much rack we have, because we have been, well, I don't know about you, but I've not been claiming quests very regularly.
No, it's been a little. I still have the dank null stuff that I haven't claimed.
Yeah, that's, even like some of this Ender Isle stuff I did ages ago. Also, in case you haven't noticed, like you get like a little exclamation mark next to the quest, so you can see which ones you need to go back and claim, which is quite handy. So, wow, I got another 2 and a bit stacks of rack just from claiming that. So
I've got 3 and a bit.
Wow, that is nice. So we are getting quite a decent stockpile of rack.
Got 800 now.
We actually have enough for one of us to get flight, but that seems a little unfair. So what?
Dibs.
I think we might hold off until we've got enough. But I think that's a good place to wrap up this episode. So
Yeah.
we got quite a lot done this time. Embers is set up. We're harvesting some Ember shards. We've set up the activator and almost finished upgrading it to the new one, minus the water. And Lawrence has got some more of the immersive engineering set up, as well as some of the early seeds for mystical agriculture. Is that
mystical agriculture? I think so.
Yeah, perfect. So, yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll be back soon.
Yeah, we'll be back soon.
Bye. Ow.